When you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Butler, pass to Moody. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Outside Reeves. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Pajimski. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
What a rookie year for Brandon Pajimski. A seamless transition into the league.
They talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness, great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Outside Pajimski. Curry against Doncic. 3-pointer. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the 3-point line.
Here's Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Butler passes to Green. Outside Pajimski. Curry against Doncic. Count it. Good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
James passes to Hachimura. Now Reeves. Hayes with a screen. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. Heels checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Connect. Outside Finney Smith. Here's Connect. Guarded by Hield. 5 on the clock. Here's James. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's Connect. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. James outside from deep. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Butler with the ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Knocks down the triple. James has got 5.
Ooh, that's pretty clever from LeBron. Knows precisely when to rise up and let that one go.
Now Butler. Good D by Finney Smith.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Lakers on top, up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
But Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Inside, the kick out. Curry, the three ball. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Reeves from 15 feet away. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Curry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Warriors trail by 5. Kuminga with a screen on Reeves, and Hield puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Hield's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Doncic passes to Reeves. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Warriors with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Here's Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 6.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Curry passes to Moody. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Hachimura outside. Curry against James from downtown. There, LeBron for 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. 23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Left side Moody to the middle. Green, the pass to Curry. The shake. Oh, a strong finish from Curry. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan passport shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. These are his first free throws of the game.
Reeves, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Doncic on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Hayes, the pass to James. And here's Reeves. Double team on James. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team. A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The 3 from Curry. Rebound by the Lakers. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And it's tied up with that one. Denny Smith's checked in for Hachimura. And the Warriors making a change here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's James on the wing. Outside Reeves. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the lead. Nice finish from Luka.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 2-point game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Healed from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. James outside. With the floater, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jackson Davis. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses. Here's Butler. Butler finishes the job.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lakers on top, up 2. And we'll be back right after this.
All right, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3. Here's James. Has to connect. 5 to shoot. Back to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Jackson Davis. Left side Payton. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
On the wing, Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 1. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Hield for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They keep capturing the lead and then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to Green. Misses from close range. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. James with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Hachimura outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Hachimura ready to deliver for his team.
The floater. Curry creates inside.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
And he banks in the layup.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Warriors trail by 3. Minute 32 left in the game. Curry, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kicks it to Doncic. Offline with a 3. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Curry passes to Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
James, left side. The shot, no good. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's James.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Pass to Moody. It's Hayes with the rebound. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
And it's good.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Curry, and Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Curry looking it over. Oh, bangs home the three.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And this was an emotional. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill.